Hi everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be diving into an important topic for parents and teens navigating the world of disabilities. We're going to be breaking down two essential laws that protect the rights of teens with disabilities. One is the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, and two is the Americans with Disabilities Act, or the ADA. And before we get started, just a little bit about us. We are Autism Services for Teens and Young Adults. We're licensed and certified occupational therapists helping teens with ASD transition into adulthood. I assume you're watching this video because you have a teen or young adult with ASD and you want more information about how to support your child in the workplace. Competitive employment is a really critical part of transitioning to adulthood. You probably remember your first job, and for a teen with ASD, it can be a really tricky part of growing up, and that's where we come in. So we want to just help give you some more information about that process and help make it a little bit easier for you. So we just want to emphasize how your teen has certain legal rights that support success in employment, and knowing how to exercise those rights effectively is one piece of the puzzle for a successful employment experience. So, Autism Services for Teens and Young Adults are occupational therapists, and we're trained especially in neurodevelopment. We have years of experience and schooling learning about the brain, the body, breaking down tasks and adapting them for success, and supporting our clients who have big goals for independence. If you're looking for a provider that can coach, be a cheerleader, provide recommendations, and problem solve together with you and your family, an OT is your best bet. One more thing before we get started, we're strictly providing information in this video. We are not providing medical or legal advice in the video. If you're interested in learning more about how occupational therapy can help your teen or young adult exercise legal protections, head over to our website. Okay, let's get started. So first up, let's talk about IDEA. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act is a federal law that guarantees children with disabilities the right to a free and appropriate public education, or FAPE. This means that from the ages of 2 to 21, your child is entitled to special education services that cater to their unique needs. So your child might have an IEP at their school that falls under IDEA. So you may have already heard of this one. During this time, from 2 to 21, a dedicated team of educators and professionals can work together to create a customized education plan for your child. They focus on accommodations, strategies, and techniques to help your child thrive in the school environment. It's kind of like having an entire team cheering for your child's success. It's really nice, and anyone can recommend a child to receive services under the IDEA. So a teacher or a parent or some other member of school staff might flag a child and say, hey, I think this student might really benefit from an IEP, and that can start the process. However, when your child graduates from high school or turns 21, things change a little bit. So now, after 21, or after they graduate high school, your child is now protected under the ADA. And the ADA is a little bit different in that instead of other people being able to recommend someone for services, now under the ADA, the individual themselves must advocate for themselves and request accommodations. So let's just go a little bit into what the ADA is. So the ADA protects individuals with disabilities from discrimination in various settings like college and workplaces. They ensure that colleges and universities can't exclude qualified individuals with disabilities from their programs. And in a workplace, under the ADA, employers are required to provide reasonable accommodations to support employees with disabilities. So again, the key difference there is that the responsibility has now shifted from the team around a child, a student, to the individual themselves. And so now your teen will need to advocate for their own rights. They must request accommodations and understand the resources available to them. This is a crucial skill for their independence and success. If you feel that your child needs help exercising their rights, you or another adult can step in to support them. But in general, just knowing how to navigate both IDEA and ADA will empower you and your teen to take full advantage of the opportunities that are available to them. Okay, so let's talk about some valuable resources that can help you and your teen better understand the ADA. The Americans with Disabilities Act has so much information online, but here's just some resources that you can start with that are trusted and reputable. First is the ADA National Network, which is adata.org. This is a comprehensive source offering information, guidance, and training specifically on the ADA. They have regional centers across the country, across the U.S. that is, that provide support and answer questions. Another great resource is the Job Accommodation Network, or askjan.org. This resource provides free, expert, and confidential guidance on workplace accommodations and disability employment issues. It's a really great tool for understanding what reasonable accommodations could look like in a work setting. They have lists of different examples and just so much information about workplace accommodations. There is the Disability Rights Education and Defense Fund, or DREDF.org. This organization provides resources and advocacy for disability rights. They also offer a wide range of materials on the ADA and other disability-related laws. There is the U.S. Department of Justice ADA Information Line, ada.gov is the website. So they do have a website and an information line, and they can help give you a detailed explanation of the ADA and all of its provisions. So public accommodations, transportation, things like that, that's where you'd want to go to find all of that information. Navigating these resources can really help empower you and your teen to understand their rights and how to advocate for them effectively. Whether it's requesting accommodations in college or in the workplace, knowing what's out there and what's available to you can make a huge difference. Understanding both of these laws and how they protect your child's rights is a big step in helping them transition smoothly into adulthood. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more valuable insights. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of teens with disabilities. Thanks so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.